welcome to the match of the round. Cockburn Wolves in third take on the Northern Hawks in fourth. The winner of tonight's game will hold down third spot, and both sides at full strength with all the big stars of West Australian futsal. For the Northern Hawks, the starting four is Tom Ellis, Betim Zeba, Chaz Houston and Lukman Saeed, Daniel Famato in net. And for Cockburn Wolves, they're still in their team huddle. Both sides in tip-top form, unbeaten in their last 5 matches or so. Hawks are the only side in the competition to not have been beaten by Cumbre. Cockburn Wolves with a couple of convincing wins. They were both held accountable last week by 2 teams at the lower end of the table. Hawks only getting over the line 4-2 against the Pumas, and Cockburn Wolves coming from behind twice against Perth AFC to snag a 3-2 victory. D'Souza, Gavranic, Berdu and Savanovic will line up with Damjan Tesovic in goal. Gavranic, Berdu, Savanovic, back to Berdu. Savanovic once more, the captain for the Cockburn Wolves. Wearing the armband on the left side. Here's Diego Souza. Gavranic, top scorer in the league at the moment. Houston, Lukman Sayed, Betim Zeba, Ellis, finds Sayed. Houston on the ball again. Out wide to Sayed. Switching ball to Houston. Ellis firing off the right boot. And 2 keepers at the top of their game. Daniel Famato, the premier keeper in Western Australia at the moment, has only conceded a mere 10 goals in 13 matches. Damjan Tesovic has been out of action for a while, but an absolutely phenomenal keeper on his day. A man of the match performance against the West Coast Cobras in round 4 when Cockburn Wolves overcame them 3-1. It's going to be no easy task for the Hawks to beat tonight. It's Savanovic on the ball. To Diego Souza, the man full of tricks. He's got an excellent goal a couple of weeks ago against South Perth Alliance. Chipping the keeper, and we'll see what he can muster up tonight. Diego Souza cracking it off the right boot. Blocked by the Northern Hawks defence. Diego Souza brings it inside. Here's Stefan Savanovic. Back to Souza. Savanovic again. Souza. Berdu. Souza throws it out wide to Savanovic. Cockburn keeping the ball well. They've had the better of the 2 starts, but it's still very early stages. Souza firing off the right boot, not going to trouble Famato. Zeba, Houston, Ellis. Battle coming in on his case. Leave any comments, score predictions, whatever. As Damjan Tesovic claiming that one after the long throw from Famato. Savanovic, good ball down the line to Gavranic. This is where he's dangerous. Double team by the Northern Hawks and forced to go back to Savanovic. Here's Dek Berdu. Stefan Savanovic once more. Down the line to Gavranic, but it's out of play. Rangel coming on the court now for the Northern Hawks. The player who represented Western Australia at the AFA Nationals over the past couple of years. One of the trickiest players in the league on his day. Saeed and Houston combining well. The pressure coming in from the Cockburn Wolves. Saeed going long looking for Zeba. Souza. Tasovic. In the center to Gavranic. Back to Souza. Savanovic. Ball in the center to Gavranic. Berdu. Savanovic. Souza. And a bit of a loose pass from Diego Souza, uncharacteristic of a player of his quality. The Northern Hawks will get it back. Rindell. Houston. Ziba tries to help it on to Rindell. Gavranic gets his body in the way and plays it off Rindell for a side ball. Tasovic. Long ball forward. Good touch from Savanovic. Diego Souza looking to break. Trying to split the defense and find Savanovic, but the Hawks go up the other end. Houston inside. Cuts on the left boot, does Houston. Safe with the leg down low from Damian Tasovic. Here's Souza on the ball. Gives it to Dek Berdu. Berdu to Souza. To Savanovic. Souza again. Gavranic. Lovely feet from Mark Gavranic. Looked to go to the back post. Houston was there to mop up the danger for the Northern Hawks, but a good piece of skill from Mark Gavranic to beat Rindell with ease. Is that a sign of what's to come? Can the Northern Hawks keep the goal-scoring master at bay? 18 goals in 9 games of this season, Mark Gavranic. Currently holds the lead in the Golden Boot by 2 to the West Coast Cobras. Luke Ross, who has scored 16 and 11. Houston with the fancy footwork. Here's Rindell trying to play the ball forward. It's been given away. And now Berdu can look to break with the toe poke. But it's well dealt with by Famato, who's remained alert. Rocky coming on with Nishan Alagoda, the youngest man on the ground tonight. Houston to Devin Rindell. Back to Houston. Rocky, Rindell, Alagoda. Lovely work from Nishan Alagoda to open up the court for the Northern Hawks. Rocky, bit of a heavy touch, but helps it onto Rindell in the end. Back row to Alagoda. Houston now. Given away by Chaz Houston. Here's Savanovic. Savanovic in a tussle with Rocky. Alagoda does well to win it back for the Hawks. Alagoda, Houston. Rindell, bit of a loose ball, it's given away. Bernal! A right-handed save from Dan Famato. Hawks have to be careful. Every one of these Cockburn Wolves players poses significant attacking threat, and mistakes from that bar Rindell aren't going to cut it, but Houston looking to go up the other end. Rindell trying to make up for the error with a brilliant splitting ball. Houston received it in behind, but just couldn't quite gather his footing. It's a good press though. Alagoda! Blocked by Savanovic. Couple of chances coming in now from the Northern Hawks. Has momentum switched. Houston having a rest. Riley Gordon coming on. Gordon coming back from a recent ACL injury. A man full of quality. Here he goes off the left boot. Berdu. Alagoda just clearing his lines. Savanovic to Souza. The switch of play to Berdu. Outside of the football, Gordon coming sliding in there. Famato. Calm under the pressure. And now here's Gordon. Cuts inside. Jan Chocker now for the Cockburn Wolves. The first sub of the game for them. Gordon just about gets it to Alagoda. Rindell. Rindell strong for options. Squeezes it out to Alagoda. He can't quite keep it in. Diego Souza. Good switch of play to Savanovic. Ball down the line to Chock. Gordon doing enough. Alagoda. Rindell. Back to Alagoda. Out wide to Gordon. Rocky the man up top. They haven't been able to find him yet, the Hawks. Gordon looks for the back post. Rindell. Connects with Rocky. Chris Rocky. Lays it off to Alagoda. He's given it away to Michael Vlasic. Going up the other end. But Rocky not taking any risk with that one. Just clearing it behind for a corner. Chock. Souza. Right-footed shot. And Hawks might be on here. Around the corner from Rindell. Rocky. Couldn't make the most of that counter-attacking opportunity, the Northern Hawks. Chris Rocky goes into the book. A tense affair, this one already. Neither side yet to break the deadlock. 10.5 minutes gone. Diego Souza. Chock. Savanovic. Ball down the line to Vlasic. Back to Savanovic. And out wide to Diego Souza. Rindell. Got to be careful under the high press here. Physicality inside the area, but nothing called from the referee. Syed. Diego Souza getting amongst it with Rindell. Syed. Alagoda. Samiata enough for his first stint of the match. Syed, ball forward. Tesovic claims it. Vlasic. Stefan Kuzat. Back to Vlasic. Savanovic. Vlasic once more. Atta. Gordon. Atta. Gordon. Syed. Back to Gordon. Atta. Ball over the top. It's lovely. Syed chasing it. Tesovic gets it away. Kuzet trying to beat Atta. Savanovic. Kuzat. Back to Savanovic. Chock. Who can break the deadlock first? Still 0-0. Not many clear-cut chances either. Syed. Alagoda. Gordon. Houston back on. Houston to Atta. And Yanis Hamadi coming on for his first into the match tonight. Houston, ball around the corner. Atta tries to help it onto Hamadi. Good passage of play from the Northern Hawks. Cockburn Wolves perhaps getting away with one there. Hamadi just unable to get the touch right inside the final third. Savanovic, long ball. It's going to be a good matchup to watch out for. Chock on Houston. And when Gavranich comes back on, it will be presumably him playing on Chess Houston. Hawks looking to exploit the 4-0. Cockburn Wolves playing more of that traditional 3-1. Syed. He's gone down injured, but play hasn't been stopped. And Lukman Syed looks like a pretty nasty knock. Savanovic halts the play. He's done the right thing there. Syed has been helped off the court. Alice will be his replacement. The sportsman-like thing done by the Cockburn Wolves, and they've got it back. It's Stefan Kuzak, gives it to Berdu. Now here's Michael Vlasic, back to Berdu. All forward, intercepted by Yara. But Vlasic trying to ease him out of it. Houston. Atta has coughed it up at the back. Makes up for it in the end though. It will go to Dan Famato. Houston. Atta. Alice back to Houston. Atta, long ball over the top, looking for Houston. It's been given away. Now the Cockburn Wolves are going to look to break. Good ball forward to Chock. Just behind his run though. Ellis. Houston. Atta. Hamadi. Houston switches it to Atta, who looked to dink it down the line first time into the run of Hamadi. Four minutes to go. A very tense affair so far. Chances a few and far between. A very even game, but the Cockburn Wolves, you'd probably say, are looking the more comfortable in possession, only slightly though. In terms of chances, you could argue that the Hawks have had the better of them on the counter-attack, but it's not to say that Famato hasn't been tested either. He's been caught into action on a couple of occasions as well. And here's the man that's most likely to do that. Mark Gavranich on the ball, giving it down the line to Kuzat, who loses that to Ellis. It's a bad giveaway. Ellis with the back roll. It was read by Kuzat like a book, and now here he is up the other end, winning the corner for the Northern Hawks. Houston. Hamadi cuts inside nicely. Hamadi! And that's what this man can do. Some of the quickest feet in the competition. Sent Gavranich going the other way, and it was a well-struck effort off the right-hand boot. Here he is again, Hamadi. Was that a foul? The referee not buying it this time. Ellis. Betcham Zeba. Back to Ellis. Hamadi. Tried to play it to Ellis in the centre, and a timeout called by the Cockburn Wolves. We'll be back in just a moment. And Sousa on the ball now for the Cockburn Wolves, approaching stop clock territory of this first half. Savanovic. Sousa again. Good ball to find Savanovic, who plays it down the line to Sousa. Has Houston to beat. Bertel. Gavranic. Back to Bertel. Out wide to Sousa. Famato claims it for the Hawks. Betten Ziba to Ellis. Now Houston. Back to Ellis. Ziba. Houston once more. Good ball to find Ellis, who looks for Houston! Really should have taken that one first time. Tasovic with the save again. It was textbook 4-0 from the Northern Hawks. And Houston just forcing that one forward. Hamadi, not what he wants to be doing there. Famato making himself big and doing just enough, but Yanis Hamadi trying to be way too casual at the back and almost costing the Hawks a goal on the brink of halftime. Ziba is what he does best. Flick-ons from keeper throws, but couldn't find the goal that time. Sousa. Gavranic fires off the left boot. Long throw looking for Gordon. He just about can't keep it in. Savanovic, ball down the line looking for Sousa. It's a well-timed first touch into the path of Savanovic, who looked to return it. Ellis, Ziba, Houston, Gordon. Ziba not going to be able to keep that one in. 30 seconds left in the first half. Will we see a goal before halftime? Savanovic, Bertel, back to Savanovic. Inside to Gavranic. Alagoda does really well there. Gordon somehow keeps the ball. Houston finding Ziba. Houston again. Can he make something happen before the break? Straight down the throat of Tasovic. That'll see us out for the first half. Cockburn Wolves 0, Northern Hawks 0.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week at Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
It's not working. Can you just share?
Oh, lovely set play from the Hawks. Houston gunning it down the line. Gordon sits up the right field. Not far away. Simmons on for it. He's Tomato. Houston. Ronnie Gordon now back to Houston. Alexander. Houston. Gordon. Start of this second half, a bit more intensity. We're going to go nicely. Houston out wide to Gordon. Houston with the toe poke. Hits at the corner. Houston leaves it. It's one back shot. Tomato plays up his line well. Going up. Gordon. Going up. Supa. I think I'm missing footage at the moment, so I'll keep you up to date with the commentary. The Hawthorn looking for Alexander. Savanovic. Houston coming in there with the challenge. Savanovic. Centering ball to Souza. Souza. Lovely ball forward to shot. Gordon.
Deactivate. What's that?
Supa lofts it forward.
Webcam.
Kovacevic coming up his line to clear. On board the back post, looking for Gordon. Intercepted by the Cockburn defense. Gordon. Alexander. Sorry about that. I didn't realise we didn't have commentary. We accidentally turned the mic off, but here we are. And again, lucky we didn't miss any goals. Here's Alagoda. Syed. Houston. Syed back to Houston. Souza battling for it with Houston. Who's under pressure at the back? Got to be careful here. And it's gone into touch. Fired off the right boot by Syed, who's coming after the injury. Savanovic. Souza. Back to Savanovic. Souza, shock. Souza again. Kuzet. Souza, Kuzet. Runs out of real estate on the wing as he makes his way to the bench. Marko Vlasic coming on. Zeba. Hamadi. Rindel down the line to Syed. Back to Rindel. Hamadi. Syed. Bit of a loose pass. Cockburn Wolves with a chance to counter-attack. Savanovic! Syed making up for it with an excellent block. And ball to the back post. Shot was unmarked.
Of course, probably an uncomfortable situation for the Hawks. Usually they're up by now. You see a lot of complaints coming on between their teammates, so we'll see if they can keep their heads. Cockburn Wolves playing this perfectly, trying to get in Northern Hawks' heads and try and play on the counter.
Hamadi, Zeba, ball forward. Hamadi. Rindel shooting off the right boot, but going over the bar. Mark Gavranich coming back on for Cockburn Wolves. Tesovic, long throw to Gavranich, who holds it up well, waiting for runners. Savanovic looks to cut beyond Rindel. Here's Syed. Rindel again. Good ball down the line. Syed just won't be able to get there. Tesovic starting the attack quickly. Gavranich has Souza on the left of him. Zeba straight into Gavranich. Savanovic stumbling over the ball there. Hamadi. Cuts inside, nicely down the line goes Hamadi. Looks to turn it back the other way. And Rindel scuffing the effort off the left boot. Savanovic will bring it in from the sideline. Long ball forward to Gavranich, who controls well on the chest. Back rolls it in the direction of Savanovic. Syed, Famato, Rindel. Hamadi has to reach to get there, does in the end. Down the line to Syed. Rindel. Hamadi. Rocky lays it off to Syed, who turns nicely. Hamadi has space to drive forward. Toe poke, but it was blocked this time.
Player restarts with the Hawks. Rindel to Hamadi. Showing some nice footwork. Spreading out wide to Saeed. Nice first time pass to Rocky, but Rocky can't control it as Wolves look to get on the break here. Souza looking to take this player on. Slowing down, sizing him up. But double defense has come in. Rocky intercepts the pass across. Rocky now driving. Hamadi, nice one-touch ball, but can't find the run of Rocky. Is now to Souza, is driving. Savanovic. Now with Gavranich. Gavranich doing his signature step over. Tries to flick it back for De Souza, but caught by Rocky. So end-to-end action moment. Now Gavranich on the ball. Can he finish? Beautiful shot and turn there from Gavranich, but can't beat Dan Famato with that attempt. Saeed, Rindel.
Hamadi. Rindel. 10 minutes to go, nil all the score still. Hamadi back to Syed. Rocky. Nice feet from Rindel. He'll get that one back. Rundell from the line. Rocky. Mara comes off his line to collect it. Here's Syed. Hamadi wants it. Syed ignores him. Hamadi gets it now. Got to be careful. Vlasic marking on his touch. Samiata coming on for Hawks. Few seconds into the game. Good ball forward into the feet of Rocky. Hamadi. Tries to cut inside. He's given it away, Hamadi. Now Cockburn Wolves are on the attack. Savanovic. Hamadi on his case. Forced back to Vlasic. Ball forward to Gavranic. Rocky losing out to Gavranic, but it is a free kick. Hamadi. Ball over the top. Vlasic has the support of Jack Birtle. Goes himself, but a good save from Famato. Cockburn Wolves with a couple of good chances. Hawks lucky not to be down. Rundell helps it on to Atta, who tried to play it inside to Houston. Ellis on for Hamadi. Birtle. Savanovic down the line. Gavranic to Birtle again. And now here's Savanovic. Marko Vlasic on the left wing. Savanovic on the right. Back post ball. Not far away again for Cockburn. It's a great pass from Savanovic, trying to pick out the run of Vlasic. Famato didn't see it too late and almost spilt it. A corner to come. Gavranic and another big save from Jan Famato. That's why he's the best.
Make sure to put up your suggestions for save or goal of the round. Big save there from Dan Famato. We will have it on screen now. Make sure to scan the QR code. Makes our jobs over at Supa-Liga way easier.
Rundell. Houston. Trying to manufacture a shot, trying to create some sort of space. Rundell left for Atta. Couldn't find the target. And Gavranic wants it long. Atta. Rundell. Atta again. Ellis finding Houston with space to drive into. Back rolls it to Ellis. Ellis from distance. And this one really heating up. 6.5 minutes to go. Not often you see a 0-0 draw in futsal. So only time will tell us what's to come. Can either of these two sides find a winner? Third place on the line. If it is a draw, Cockburn Wolves will hold it. So the way the result stands doesn't suit them too badly. I know a lot of the neutrals lower down on the table would love a draw also. As the ball from Birtle just a bit behind Jan Shock. Riley Gordon on now for Hawks. Ellis to Houston. Out wide to Samiata. Gordon losing out. Got to be careful here. Birtle trying to break forward, but Famato was alert and Atta did well defensively as well. Samiata on the ball. Here's Gordon. Ellis. Oh, it's a dangerous giveaway. But again, Cockburn can't capitalise up the other end. Samiata! Couldn't direct that one goal bound, and he's injured his neck in the process, so play has been halted here. I think Tesovic might have accidentally caught him whilst trying to punch that one out for a side ball. Tesovic. Souza Goes for a run, does Diego Souza. Gets it out wide to Birdle. Ball forward to Chock. Back to Birdle. Souza can't quite latch onto it. Gordon. Ellis. Back to Gordon. Houston. Ellis. Samiata now. Houston. Ellis. Gordon. Looks to go one-on-one. But Chuck puts him off. Chuck all the way back to Tasovic. Birdle. Bit of a loose pass from Birdle, uncharacteristic by a player of his qualities. So Hawks will get it back from the line. Tom Ellis to bring it in. Here's Houston. Now Riley Gordon. Back out to Ellis. Ellis firing from distance. Not a bad effort, but going to be hard to trouble Tasovic from the halfway line. Kuzak, bit of a loose touch. Birdle cuts inside, gives it to Souza. Souza has Ellis to beat. Evades the challenge nicely. It's back out with Diego Souza. Kuzak giving away to Houston. Nice feet from Houston. Helps it onto Ellis. His touch lets him down. Diego Souza wins it back, and Houston says not again. Kuzak leaves it for Souza. Tasovic. Back to Souza. Long ball off the back of Ellis. Approaching stop clock territory now. A goal here would surely win it. Souza, Chuck. Referee saying the ball was won. Kuza to Souza, who's got added a beat. Vlasic. Kuza on the ball inside. It's given away to Gordon, who's looking to break for the Northern Hawks. Riley Gordon. Good sliding block by Kuza. A rolling foul going against the Northern Hawks as Nishan Aligoda comes on for Ellis. Houston on the side ball. Aligoda, this is where he's dangerous. They're not far away from Nishan Aligoda there. Gavranich is coming on to see out the match for Cockburn Wolves. Here's Vlasic on the ball. Out wide. Kuzet. Souza. Out wide. Gavranich. Kuzet. Not long left now. Souza tries to help it around the corner. Fermato. Aligoda. Atta. Can the Hawks find a winner? Passes like that aren't going to cut it. Yanis Hamadi coming on. Can he be the hero? Vlasic gets it stuck under his foot. Just about gets it up to Kuzet. He's got Aligoda to beat. Aligoda gives away the free kick. A minute and 10 left on the clock. Cockburn Wolves with a free kick. Stefan Savanovic on. Can the Wolves win it? Ball forward from Vlasic. Couldn't pick out Diego Souza. Fermato to Aligoda. Houston. Gordon. Back to Chas Houston. Hamadi tries to cut beyond Gavranich but can't. Are we going to see a stalemate or a winner? Aligoda's ball to Gordon, couldn't latch onto it. Now the Wolves have a last chance. Savanovic. Vlasic. Back to Savanovic. Vlasic. Wolves moving the ball from side to side. What can Diego Souza make happen? The magician gives it to Savanovic, who gets beyond Houston. And the Cockburn Wolves want a corner. Hawks go up the other end. Houston. And it looks like it clipped the net on the way down. So 17 seconds left on the clock. Cockburn Wolves have it at the back here. One last roll of the dice. Diego Souza, they've got a corner. Can they make it count? And a timeout called by the Wolves. We'll be back.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And a big final 11 seconds coming up. 0-0 the score. Cockburn Wolves have a corner. They called a timeout to potentially orchestrate something from the set piece. Can they create a moment? It will be Savanovic, Vlasic, Gavranic and Souza up against Gordon, Houston, Aligoda and Hamadi. Gavranic. Souza, 8 seconds. Ball forward. Gordon smothers. Aligoda clears. And that'll do it. 0.4 of a second left on the clock. It's going to be a 0-0 draw tonight. Tesovic goes long. Gordon heads clear. And a stalemate is all she wrote. Cockburn Wolves 0, Northern Hawks 0. Make sure you tune into the next match to see Phoenix Futsal WA take on the Condors.